Hey you all, what's up? This is your girl Jackie, also known as Photo by Ayala, and you are tuned into the Photo by Ayala Chronicles. Don't forget to like and subscribe to my page to stay up to date on the latest with your girl, Photo by Ayala. So this is behind the scenes. There's all that craziness out there. It's almost time for him to start at this point, and I just noticed the people that they're letting in have his personal credentials. And I'm like, oh no, I don't have these credentials. Let's see, let's try and see if we can get in.
Well, good.
I think I tried about 3 times, failed each one. And just like, really? They're like, no, you can't, you need the credentials. And I'm like, okay. So I just like scoot off to the side. I can still see the screen. It's like right in front of me, and you can see the stage like at a corner. I'm not moving from this spot because even if I went to general at this point, it's not gonna be as good as this spot. And so I'm just like, in the corner, just watching, not bothering anybody. He's about to get on the stage. It's about to happen. So the guy at the door, I think he felt bad for me, which I appreciate that guy if he ever sees this video. So he was just like, hey, come here. And I'm like, this could either be good or bad. And he's like, you can get in, but you can only get in this area. You just can't take pictures here. And in my mind, I'm like, my face was saying something else. Very grateful. I was like, yeah, totally. I get it. I appreciate it. Once I'm in and once he turns around, I dive into that crowd. And then I take my camera out. Okay, nobody can see me. I was just ready. And then, what do you see? Yo, we've made it. We're here. We're taking pictures.
And I'm so happy, so grateful to be headlining for the first time a Latino act right here tonight. From Medellin, Colombia to the world. And para be Latino. This is our time. This is our moment. It's our time to make our dreams come true. Like I'm making my dream, you can make your dream too, all right?
It was a really cool way to experience this moment, but I was still plotting in the back of my head. I need to find somebody, give them my contact information, and just give them the photos. Like, people are here. And I'm just like, I need to leave 15 minutes before his set is over. So I'm gonna miss the finale, which I was like, oh, you know what? It's worth it. I have to miss the finale for the opportunity to try to get these photos to him. Who knows? When I'm on the mic, call your home girls. This guy is coming down the stairs with a camera, and I remember seeing him like when I was shooting all over, and I was just thinking like, what if that's the photographer that's usually with him all the time? But I never knew what he looked like, so I just known of his work and his name. And I just went up to him, I approached him, and I was just like, sorry to bother you, I just wanted to introduce myself. He introduced himself. The minute that he did, I was like, that's him, like, oh, so cool. I didn't even expect to meet him.
Well, good.
Then I'm like, well, let's just wait around. Maybe we can catch J Balvin himself, like, you never know. It got to a point in where we were waiting around for a good, 40 minutes maybe. They were cleaning up the set and everything. People were leaving, they were kicking people out. I was about to give up, and I was just like, well, people got my contact information. I didn't meet him, but we'll see. I turn around, I see the top of his green head, and I'm in awe that this is happening, that I see him and he's not far from me. And I'm just like, yo, this is really gonna happen. I'm gonna be able to meet him in person. How cool. I walk up to the stage, he's coming down, and there's a go-kart ready to go take him. He's talking to somebody, so I'm not like jumping right in. All of a sudden, I'm waiting until he's done with his conversation. As I'm, making my way in, he notices movement from his peripheral, I assume, and kind of looked over like, what's happening over there? And the minute that we made eye contact, I'm like, oh, you're on. This is your moment. This is the moment we've been working for. I just went up to him and I said, I'm sorry to bother you. I just wanted to come up and introduce myself. My name is Jacqueline Ayala. I'm a Colombian photographer from New York, and I just wanted to shake your hand and congratulate you on your success today. He was like, you know, very J Balvin-esque, and was like, muchas gracias, bella, and he gave me a hug, and I gave him my card. That's right, J Balvin has my business card somewhere. Or at least he had it that night. I told him, I was like, you liked my photo on Instagram once. Even though I had a picture ready on my phone, I was just in such tunnel vision that I didn't get to show my photo to him. This is the photo that he liked on Instagram, which I made that photo for his concert that he did at Barclays here in New York. That was kind of it. I was just like, I don't want to take any more of your time, you know, thank you. And I turn around and I'm about to be on my merry way, but hit me automatically. I was like, I didn't get a photo of this moment, you know, like, no, in slow motion. I immediately turned around like without hesitation, and the cart was still there, but I ran and I was able to catch his shoulder. So I tapped his shoulder softly and I'm like, Jose, I'm sorry to bother you again, but can I take a picture with you? And he's like, claro que sí. And the minute that we're about to take the picture, the go-kart starts going. And so, you know, I'm ready to run and take a picture at this point. But then he's like, you know, pare and stop the cart. He stopped the cart for me, which I appreciate. I was on such a high. One, it was the performance. Two, it was like somebody that inspired me, that made a monumental moment. And three, I got to take pictures and meet the man, the legend, J Balvin, mi parce. So, if you see this, J Balvin, and you out there, tengo sus fotos, and I want to give them to you. I haven't heard from anybody yet. Whatever, if I get an update, I'll let you know. Definitely got to document the moment. This was the one situation and where I didn't really get a lot of footage in, because I was working and I was really in the zone. I mean, I think the only footage I had was when I was there. I took one small video. I appreciate all my family friends who was feeding off the law of attraction with me because I wanted it so bad. Just wanted to share that story because I feel like as creatives, it's hard to be your hype person all the time. I think that when you really want things to happen to you and you put it out there in your mind and you have the opportunity, then you go for it, because you never know where it's gonna lead you. You never know until you try. But yeah, thank you. Thank you for tuning in, listening to my story. Hope you enjoyed. Hope you were inspired. This is your girl Jackie signing out. PhotoByAyala out.